Alright, I was waiting for some noise to go away. This is the Albert Kahn book, The Architecture of Albert Kahn. If you missed my link to him, the podcast interview there, recording that I did, it was a solo episode, not an interview episode, about Albert Kahn, who was the guy you went to for designing large factories in the interwar era and getting into World War II. And he died early on in World War II. But before that happened, all of his knowledge had been transferred to the Soviets because Stalin hired him to run their industrialization program. And so I make the case, if you want to look for a Cold Star Project, Albert Kahn, that episode will come up. I make the case that he is really responsible for the Soviets and Americans beating the Germans in this war right here. So let's get into it. I'm not going to do anything up here. Supply and readiness look fine for everyone. I don't feel a need to go chasing people up here. Everybody seems fine in this area, except for this. That's a little... I mean, the readiness is fine. I'm going to look at fuel real quick. So I might back that one off. We'll double up there. But we've still got this to deal with. And a lot of fuel. That's fine. And we want to get around... Wow. Okay. There's not a lot of range here, which is interesting, right? I'm going to go there just to plug the hole. I go there. What about you? Huh. So how are these guys? Their entrenchment is actually pretty good. That's worrisome, actually. But I want to cut people off if I can. How about these guys? Not so bad. So I'm going to attack this. And of course it's way over. We'll go with that. And hope. Ah! Come on. So, are we at the point where if you want to break some eggs, you gotta, or make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs? Okay, I gotta admit what I did there was frustration. It turned out okay. We'll get our points back, but, whew. Huh. I don't know. Where are the tots? Yeah. Is there anybody left who can attack? No. This is going to be abysmal, right? And I'm throwing good money after bad if I do that. Alright, well, rather than encircling, I'm just going to crush then and try and get rid of that. And we'll just try and do damage then and move everyone a bit forward. So we still lost 1,000 guys. That evened things up from that abysmal action that we just did. I want to double up as much as I can. Okay. Oh boy. I guess it's not really what I want, but let's check the fuel around here. Okay, so supply looks good. Supply looks good. What I'm really wondering is like, and we'll get you over there. How much open space do I want to leave here? I can attack this stack. And it's really overwhelmed because I'm not going to do it. It's really overwhelmed because of the attack we just did. All right, how are we doing? These readiness are abysmal, these readiness ratings. They've got a very high level of fatigue. I need to put 9th Army on rest and refit. And I shouldn't have them attack. That's really interesting. Is there anyone left I can move? I can't really do anything much with them. I wanted to get somebody around here because this is going to get punched. I'm going to put it on a 50% retreat for sure. Fatigue entrenchment is not perfect, you know? It's kind of weird. Okay, well, meh. Alright, let's go and destroy this little stack here. Yeah, okay. Numbers are good. We're safe. They're not. You know, we lost 5 Panzer IVs doing it. I think it's a good deal. 15,000 of them. I'll do that. So, looks like this is our collection that we want to grab here. These 2 stacks. And we're gonna swing around. I've got a little bit of a problem in that I want to get 3rd Panzer out of that area. Let's try and punch a hole here. All right. Any loose 2nd Panzer divisions? No, nothing tucked away, hidden somewhere else. So that's good. That's it, huh? What about the motorized division? Cavalry. It's not great. Can we get around to the other side? Even though you can't attack from there, it's worth it to lock them off like that. And then, well, let's get some more punchiness out of these folks and take ourselves out of division. Yeah. So what I want is 2nd Panzer to envelop this as well, but come up here and grab this side of things while 3rd takes care of this, and then we'll be straight on to Gorky is my plan. Can you go any further? What about Das Reich? No. Okay. I would like to double up this particular hex. Can the cavalry go there? Nope. Anyone? Bueller? Nope. Huh, 5th Army headquarters. Interesting. I don't know. No one can really tuck around behind. I guess these guys could. How many got in here? Not many. How about this? Nope. I just want somebody to get down into that hex there behind everybody, but they can't. Alright, well, next turn. Alright, 2nd Army. It's obvious, I mean, we're trucking up this road, so we need to do something to protect these guys. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. It's been a few days since I've been at the house, so kind of Not super clear on what was happening and what we needed to do. Okay, so pretty good readiness levels all around. I think we can trash these guys. And the city I said I wouldn't take, we took. Kursk. Don't ask. I don't know why we're doing it. but hey. And I did need to lock these guys off. Okay. And how are they doing? Yeah. Well, I'll try and learn my lesson and wait a turn before I go gobble those guys up. Does it look like, yeah. I mean, we'll trash them. It's just, I think it's easier to get out of here. Okay. Ooh, you can run. Alright, and all I'm interested in doing is pulling out those who can leave. Yeah, yeah, but I can move up. Okay, I can move that headquarters up to there. Even one higher. I will. Oh, no, fail. Okay, there you shall stay. And we've got our extra coverage we probably won't need, but it's nice to have. I'm gonna move there and there because we've already got 6th Army units blockading this area, but I want to close this off. It's really what I'm about. Yeah, we can get you out of there. And you will begin the entrapment. It's not perfect, but it'll do. What do we got here? 82, 77, 80. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. I don't know why only 2 can attack. Those are not odds that I particularly want to enforce. So we could go there. We could go there. With this. We're still in 2nd Army headquarters command. Okay. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I want, but it's something. I'm going to smash on this cavalry because they're hurting already. And 800 for nothing. I'd say that's good. It's good. No. Can we hit you? No. If we could with 3 of them, I probably would. But we don't have any info about them. Same as here. We can only hit them with 2. If we could get him with everybody who's touching that hex, then sure. So I'm curious what they're going to do here next to Tula. Whether they're going to stick it out and try and block me or whether they're going to run off. This whole area is concerning. It's like, we've got this huge open space around Kharkov. How are my 17th Army bros? I mean, it's not terrible. They're not the worst. 55. Should I wait another turn? That's abysmal. I thought you guys were asleep. Did you have your break? Boy. There's nobody on that side. Out of curiosity, what can I do here? No, this looks terrible. How long are you guys on rest and refit for? 2 more turns. Yeah. Maybe we can attack this. Remove the mountain division. Thought the light was pretty good. Let's try this. Just for something to do. Good. Good. It makes me almost want to try out the other one, but I know they're not ready yet. I just know it. Okay. So where I want to get 17th Army eventually to is over this way to protect Rostov, and then I can free 1st Panzer up to protect this whole area from Kharkov to Stalino. That's the plan, folks. Bet you didn't know there was one. Okay. 94th. Where can you go out to? You can go out pretty far. All that way. And the Slovaks. I'll run them to Stalino as well. That'll be good, and then I don't know. Sooner or later we'll take this. It's just these. What? Oh, they're reorganizing too. Okay, I'm not going to touch. Nobody touch nothing. It's good. Over here. How are our? Yeah. And there is a decent sized. Oh. I want to take this hex. I really do. But I don't want to do it with my guys so much because I want to detach the 1st Panzer from this whole area and get them out of here, but I really can't until I can get 17th Army over there. How are these guys doing with their readiness levels? By which I mean 11th Army. Boy. Okay. So I took that bridge south of Rostov just to make sure that we had it. I kind of like what's going on here. I also want to push out further, though. This is the problem, right? I'm getting far away from my air base, which is totally useless. Is there another air base up here we could use? Like, I don't see it, you know? There just doesn't seem to be anything. It's like the game is trying to make it hard to go to Gorky or something, you know? Luga. There's no Eastern air bases in Army Group North either. Like, this is it. Tough. It's not an easy game. Okay, well, I think that's enough movement for this time around. I'm not sure what else I could do. Except maybe start pulling these guys back, but I don't really want to do that in full, you know? Alright, I'm going to run this guy to Pavlograd, which is the farthest that they can go. Oh, shoot. There. It's not perfect, but everybody's in command now. Wait, that was a screw up. That was my intention was to go there. Okay. And you just yeah. Wouldn't hurt, I guess. Okay. You're going to sustained as well. Okay. Pretty quick turn. We're very clear on what we're doing here. I really wish I could put 9th Army on rest and refit, but I can't. We'll just have to try and drive up this way. Once this is gotten rid of, I can get up here, no problem. Provided that it'll let me, the game will let me run through the territory, right? My mic is not really facing me so much. Alright, meteorological... lots of bad wind storms, snowstorms happening. Snow. Alright, scheduling. Okay, let's see who has got the better score with us. Okay, the truck guy, clearly. Ooh, only plus 17. So General Wagner is the one we're going to lean on. And we're fine. And that helped us with General Gurkha. Captured trucks. Hand them over. Captured trucks, same thing. Hand them over. It's fine. We're so far ahead with our commanders, and we always get a, hey, would you like to visit? kind of option. Alright, film crew. Buck. I'm gonna annoy Goebbels. Whatever. I don't care if he trusts me or not. Truck losses. Let's do the emergency overhaul as always. Now, I'm going to continue operating in the zone, which will make Brokerage happy. I can always recover my points with the transport fellas, but Von Brokerage is the toughest to get points with, and we got 40 of them. Army Group South. I don't see anything here I want to change it to. We may want to move it north as I move 1st Panzer north and northwest, but not for now. Forward Supply Base in Army Group North stays the same. Army Group Center. Nothing there. Better than Moscow. And here's good. Stalino is good. It's not at Rostov. Again, we may want to move it as I back out of there. And now it is time for me to push a button. Let's see what happens. Why was my dot right over Gorky? That was, that was unintentional but cool. Woo. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? All right, we've got a bit of backing off here. Very interesting. In front of 9th Army. Kharkov. Enemy detected at Kharkov. Alert, alert. Enemy is in the gap. We need to get up there. Okay. Von Bock. It's better than Von Kluck. Von Kluck from World War I. Yeah. All right. Satellite view. Nothing going on up here. This is fine. Good. We have a chance to take this unit out and trap these guys and just destroy them and then drive on in this direction. I have a feeling they're starting to figure out we're heading to Gorky. It looks like we will be able to grab these 2 stacks. No problem. He just ran away. Oh, looks like there's a road here. Guess we should take it. They're still up against us. We could gobble up 34th Army. They stayed here, much to my surprise. I mean, this is like asking for oblivion. Why would you do that? And our garrison's still there. But like I said, I saw the enemy at Kharkov moving around, and that's not good. We need to zip up there and our Romanian, these are 11th. Okay, how are our Romanians doing? I mean, they're pretty good. 64. I'll fight with a 64 and a 60. 59, 50. It's not fantastic, but it might be enough. It just might be enough. And to clear this whole area out, even if I can't take this city here, Perekop, and just have to leave one of the Romanian armies to guard it, that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm going to have to plug this gap with something, even if I do take it. But if I get in here, there's a whole bunch of army commands that I would love to swallow up and destroy. I want to get 17th Army up over here so I can free 1st Panzer up to zip around and be our mobile defense unit, basically plug the line wherever I see they need to be. I have a feeling 4th Army is going to be moving east, but there are problems with that because I'm getting further and further away from supply again. Doesn't seem to be hurting them in the moment, though. So I guess we're okay. And as these guys, 2nd Panzer, move north, that's going to create more space that 2nd Army has to cover. Right? So here's what I'm hoping. I'm rushing to get to Gorky, right? It's now December. I want to get Gorky before a gap is so big that is opened up that the enemy can run troops in here and cut off our supply lines, right? And eventually I'd love to destroy enough of this whole area here south of Yaroslav that I can put 9th Army on rest and refit. How you guys doing? You guys good? I think I rested you guys. You guys having bratwurst out there in the snow? Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Let's have a peek. Okay, meteorological report. I mean, it's freaking snowing everywhere. Alright. We're going to get some help from Goering. That's nice. We're already fine with the boss, but we'll be even finer. And let's see if there's anything surprising here in our daily logs. They're not really daily, though, are they? They're like every 4 days log, which is how long a turn is. 9th Army. Okay, we know this. 9th Army super tired. Was there anything here? 6 divisions have been affected by cold. Okay. Army Group South. What do we got? Resting. 11th Army. Yeah. 11th Army's doing its refit. We know this. No surprises there. Trains allocated for additional artillery ammunition. Okay. Oh yeah, everything looks good. Looks alright. Did I get my 5th point in ethics yet? No. 1 division failed to deploy. Okay. Last assessment, we had that one terrible battle. Yeah. I mean, I got to try things, right? I don't feel bad about it. But the vast majority of those losses came from that one fight in Army Group Center, trying to hit the flank. So here it is. Yeah, 4 divisions attacked 3 divisions. And that's, I guess... Oh, no. 8 divisions. I mean, we should have done better than that, but whatever. We carried the day. Alright, I don't see anything weird under there. Logistics. Logistics. Tiny dribble of fuel, but it's going to Army Group Center. Army Group Center. There's still a fabulous amount of fuel. I mean, that is really helping right now as we try and storm Gorky. And Army Group South is all right too. Rail capacity. It's okay. I want to see it at like half to 2/3 of the total ideal train capacity is what we actually have. So I'm fairly happy with this. South could do better, but it's okay. They're going a long way. Truck columns again. I want to see half or greater. Army Group North, we just approved a refit, so overhaul. So that number is going to go up. Boy, the Army Group South is really the only one that's doing okay, but we're still way above what we need, and that's really what's important. Statistics. The enemy is bringing further troops into the field, despite how many we delete each turn. We're fairly stable. I haven't seen too much get improved. So the tail of the tape, Army Group North, we can avoid looking at because we know that it's being fed into this one. Relationships are great. Who was that? Von Lieb. We're off the frickin' chart up here. And our political points are great. Trains bounce from when we moved the supply base and there were bad storms and mud. I'm fairly happy with the truck columns. What you gonna do, right? The Luftwaffe, it's December. I'm gonna give the guy a break. This partisan thing is terrible, particularly in Army Group South. Not sure what to do with that. I'm gonna save while I'm thinking about it. 43. Nope, otherwise, yep, there we go. All right, that's it for today. I'll probably record one more video before I get out of here. It is way earlier in the day. It is actually the afternoon on a Friday, and I came home from girlfriend's, and I'm going to go visit a friend of mine tonight. I never stay still very long, and I really should. But today is a day that I kind of took for myself once I got back here, so I'm enjoying this, and I'll probably record one more podcast interview in the description. I will link to a discussion I had, one of many, with Dr. Gordon Roesler, who is a past DARPA program manager 2 times. He ran the program that, his company is called Robots in Space, so I think you can figure that out. And he's been a consultant for a while now, very well known in national security and space industries. But if you can imagine arms put on satellites to fly up to something else and grab it, he's the guy behind that whole idea. Which sounds easy in theory, but hey, go up there and with little atoms bleeding off into space from your materials while you're doing it, and weird reactions of things and communications and a whole bunch of other complications. It is simply not as easy as it would be here on Earth or even under the sea. So I've had him on several times, but this time we are talking about a space superhighway. What does it take? I talk to people all the time about space, and they're like, well, what's real and what isn't? And I get it, because there's a whole lot of news out there, if you're even paying attention at all, where some company, some startup will claim something, like, we're going to do this, right? And I'll look at it with my discerning eye and go, you have nothing. You have an idea. And 3 founders scraping under the couch cushions for change. And like, that's it, right? And yet to the public, they may think that this is a real capability that they're developing. On the other hand, there are many capabilities that we have or we are extremely close to having that I need to make a summary video where I explain some of these Lego blocks, building blocks that we have in the space field. I think we need to have orbital construction platforms and an ability to get stuff made in space in orbit where you don't have to kick it up out of the gravity well, which is the expensive part of it, right? And just have materials in space. So we build stuff, and then an economy will start out there. But I need to make that video, and for that I need several hours of sit-down time that I haven't had. But anyway, Dr. Gordon Roesler and I talk about this space superhighway and what it means, and how close we are to it. Probably closer than you think. I have to say, I was talking with another space industry founder a little while back, and she said somebody came over to her and they were talking, and she said, "Oh, NASA, is that still around?" Like, because the shuttle program got shut down, this person assumed that NASA was no longer needed. No, there's still a national air and space area that needs to be administered. So it hasn't gone anywhere. But anyway, go check that out. That'll be in the description, and I will see you next time. As always, I was amused and happy to see your comments. If you know somebody who would like this, please share it with them. I think at this point I'm recording, we're over 70 subscribers. Ooh, that's a big deal, starting from nothing, you know, and I'm not advertising this channel. I don't monetize it. I don't need the money from ads. I want you to just sit here, watch it, and enjoy it. And this is kind of the TV station that you enjoy watching, you know. So I will see you soon.